Hi, this is Dawnafe Whitesinger, Navajo County Supervisor for District 5. Today, I'm coming to you with our Board of Supervisors wrap-up of our October 24th, 2023 meeting. Again, as I've shared in the past, all of these items that are in the agenda or the agenda itself can be found on the Board of Supervisors website. And you can find all of the documents that align to each particular agenda item. We did have consent agenda. Again, you can go there to look at the specifics of the consent agenda. The second item that we discussed with the county attorney's office had 2 awards that were discussed and were approved. And certainly we congratulate Brad and his team for all of the work that they do. One particular award was legal services for opioid overdose program to the law office at Michael S. Penrod. And we are certainly grateful for all the work that the county attorney's office does to be able to help our individuals who are incarcerated and being able to support them with needs that they might have and maybe specific to opioid overdose. The other part of that was a $950,000 grant that was awarded for Veterans Treatment Court system. And so this particular, I know that Brad has been working on a Veterans Court for quite some time, and this grant award will support the work that they're doing for the course of 4 years. So congratulations to them, and we are grateful that we can be part of serving our veterans within our community. The next item was the Navajo County Public Health Services District, and there was a presentation from Kelsey Nyes from the WIC baby shower, or from WIC, and she talked about a baby shower that was hosted in Show Low. And lots of great work that they did, and so grateful for the work that they do in helping to educate our young families about the importance of nutrition and so forth. One of the things that was highlighted that kind of stood out to me was that if every baby was breastfed for the first 9 months, it would reduce the risk of obesity and many other infectious diseases like respiratory infection. And it would also save the nation $13 billion each year. So that's quite a benefit, and certainly a health benefit to our young babies as they're growing. So thank you to WIC for all that they do. The next item was also a presentation from WIC on the agreement contract with the Arizona Department of Health Services. And this particular item was approved. And the highlight really was about the work that WIC does in our communities and helping to ensure that we are providing those services to community members who qualify, and also looking to be able to enhance the health and quality of our babies within the community. So thank you to them and all the work that they do. The next item was a consideration and approval of revision of the court precinct maps. This particular item was approved. It was just a minor change. And the interesting thing to me that stood out was it was a line that just needed to be moved in a sense. And there were no individuals who lived within that area. There was no population within that area. So it doesn't impact anybody. But it helps in being able to help us with our mapping system and so forth. So just, some understanding of why we might make a decision that doesn't impact particular community members or individuals who might not live within that area. The next item was consideration and adoption of resolution number 34, 2023. This was adopting the new voting precinct maps and polling places were adjusted to meet the Board of Supervisors districts pursuant to ARS 16411. Lots of discussion on this particular item, and we are certainly grateful for all of the partners who come to help us to have the best information that we can have. And so this was certainly an effort to be able to look at how does that impact voters across Navajo County. And ultimately what happened was that there was an approval of precincts moving from 14 to 21 precincts in Navajo County. Thank you to everybody who participated in that conversation. We also had consideration of intergovernmental agreement between Navajo County Flood Control District and the city of Show Low, assisting with the city park drainage. This item was approved. So we're grateful, again, always to be able to help our partners, our local partners, as this impacts all of our community members. We had several public hearings. The first public hearing was the permit to allow for construction of an 80-foot monopole wireless communication tower. And this particular item was tabled. So it was not approved or denied. It was tabled. And the applicant was going to make modifications to their application. So we will be seeing that item again in the future. The next item was a public hearing. Again, another public hearing. We had 3 public hearings, as I stated. This item was to allow for 132 total turbines rather than the original approval of 104 turbines. And we've talked about this in the past about the work that they're doing to be able to enhance our community with wind energy. And so this item was approved, and the request for enhancement of this particular facility. And always, if you have questions about these things, you can certainly reach out to your Board of Supervisor, and you can also go to the website to be able to receive more information. The next item was another public hearing, and this was a master plan amendment for approved approximately 508 unit single family residential development with commercial use to be amended to allow for recreational vehicle park model and manufactured home for a total of 758 units, along with amenities, accessories, and commercial use in Show Low Mountain Ranch Special Development with the White Mountain Lakes area. Mouthful. But I wanted to make sure I got that right so you're getting the correct information. This item was tabled. The individuals who presented the application had all of the information. Our planning and zoning approved it and recommended that the Board of Supervisors approve. The reason why it was tabled was a request for the information to go out to the public so the public could have the opportunity to be able to hear about the information and to provide their comments. So we will be seeing that again. And if you're in that particular community, you will also be hearing about that. And we had our county business updates. And so with that, we certainly appreciate all of those who help in being able to develop our agendas and all of those who serve Navajo County every day. We will see you at our next Board of Supervisors meeting in November.